I'm Jody Joe, and I'm here with Shaun Stackhouse. Let's talk DC fandom.
Gracias por ver La Esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching Jody's Corner.
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I got the homie Shaun Stackhouse Reacts in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Good to see you, man.
Check out his channel, Shaun Stackhouse Reacts. He's a big DC fan.
Yeah.
You're just as much a DC fan as I am, Shaun.
Yeah, for sure. 100%, man.
So we're getting closer to Fandome. It's I think it's next month. It's in October.
Yeah, I think it's October 16th.
Yeah, October 16th. It's less than a month away, bro. Like,
oh, dude, yeah.
DC fandom's on the way, so we're gonna talk about what we expect from DC fandom, what we think that is going to be like a prediction. We'll throw a prediction as well as our expectations, and then we'll take a look at the slate and shit and see everything that's going on. But first, DC fandom has changed the game.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is DC fandom was the first one. DC, they're the first ones to put out their own virtual reality, the virtual experience on their own. Separate from a con, your WonderCon, your Comic Con, your LA, all of that has changed now because now Netflix has their own little meet con thing that they just passed up, and Disney's going to be doing their own, and I think that Marvel's going to be following suit, and a lot of people, those Comic Con days are pretty much behind us, man, and DC has trailblazed the way when it comes to delivering what they have planned to the straight directly to the fans without having to be in lines for 15 hours. So I just want to say that that's dope, bro. So Shaun, what's your hype about DC fandom, bro? What is your number one expectation and your number one desire?
Man, I just want to, like, last year was so good, you know, and this year we've got like Black Adam and the Flash. So I just want to really be blown away by the panels from those two movies.
Black Adam and the Flash. So Black Adam is going to blow people away. This thing has been in the making for Dwayne Johnson said like 10 years, bro. He's been wanting to play this role. So he looks the most like Black Adam. That suit is going to be fire. And it's that suit that I expect is going to be the takeaway from DC fandom when it comes to Shazam. I mean, Black Adam. That suit will be revealed, I believe.
You think it's going to be like all spandex like they used to be?
Yes,
yes. He has a body to do it.
I don't think it's going to be no padding because even The Rock himself said, I'm not using no padding. It's going to be all me in that suit. Yeah. That's why he got buff and shredded the way he is. You know, he was already big and buff, but his workout regimen's got even more crazier, man. Seeing Black Adam in that suit, bro, that reveal is going to be dope.
I can't wait, man.
Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam is the perfect casting choice, bro. As far as like how he looks, he's more on point than Gal's Wonder Woman, Henry Cavill's Superman, and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, whatever you want to say. He looks just like Black Adam.
I think you could say he's like up there with Christopher Reeve.
Yes, as far as look is concerned. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not there as far as iconic, as far as filling in the role, because you got a lot of work to do playing to get that status. But he has the look.
He looks like he just walked out of the comic book page, just like Christopher Reeve did.
Yep,
man.
Exactly. Yeah. Same thing. I agree with you on that. All right, so the Batman. Let's talk about the Batman. I think that the Batman is going to be fine. The Batman franchise is DC's most profitable. It's what they always make sure is eating. In fact, I'm tired of Batman in a lot of ways, but I'll never get tired of seeing a Batman movie. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
A lot of stuff is going on. Matt Reeves, he's also producing the HBO Max series Gotham with Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. They cast a Batgirl who happens to be Latina, Afro-Latina or whatever, but not tied to Jeffrey Wright at all, which is weird. And then Matt Reeves is also directing the Batman film, and he's taking over the reins. And Robert Pattinson, controversial as all, is playing Batman. Do you think that the Batman panel at Fandome will be something epic?
I hope so. I mean, all Batman movies have been pretty anticipated, like all the way back to, you know, Keaton back in '89. But man, there's just some things around Robert Pattinson and just his.
Are you not sold on him, bro?
Not. I mean, his acting, yes, but
I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, but the way that he mishandled, preparing for the role physically.
The training. Yeah. He made jokes about eating right and exercising.
Exactly. So I mean, if he can't take that part right, or seriously, I kind of have to question how much effort he's going to put into this role. I mean, it's a huge break for him.
Batman is the biggest thing of his entire career. It will usurp Twilight. So, yeah, man, I don't knock you for having those issues, bro, because he was really pissing me off when I was reading those articles a year or so back when he was saying, joking about working out, and then everybody was capping for Batman. Oh, Robert Pattinson, he'll be fine. He'll get big. He's not big. He's still slender. He's not physically. He's the most flimsiest Batman. He's the most slender, skinny Batman we've ever had.
Bro, I mean, Gal put in way more work than him.
And put on 20, 30 pounds of muscle, Gal did.
Yeah, and so did Keaton. Keaton, I mean, he was a slim or slender Batman, but he worked out.
Yeah, they all did. And I'm sure Robert did, but his dedication wasn't there. He was more dedicated to having like a beach body than actually looking like Batman. I mean, he has the structure of a Nightwing. I feel like he's best cast to be Nightwing, bro.
Absolutely, dude. I felt like that forever.
He's like the perfect cast for Nightwing, just not for Batman. But he could blow us all away. I think that he can nail the role. Will he nail the role? I don't know. So if he does nail the role and he shows me he could be Batman, I'll get behind him 100%. Just do well. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping the best for Batman. I don't like that it's not tied to the DC universe.
Yeah,
I don't like that it's an Earth 2. This is Earth 2 Batman Elseworld.
Yeah,
I don't really like that. It was confirmed by Walter Hamada that he exists in Earth 2, and Gal and Jason Momoa's Aquaman and Black Adam, Shazam, they all exist in the Prime universe. I don't really like that. So that means that another Batman's coming, or either Flashpoint is going to bring Robert Pattinson's Batman from Earth 2 into the Prime universe. Time will tell. We shall see. Speaking of Flashpoint, it is Flashpoint that I really have my eye on, man.
Yeah. So much about that movie, man.
I need a trailer.
I do too.
I think we're going to get a trailer too. I expect a trailer.
What do you expect in that trailer?
I expect a teaser trailer that doesn't give away much. Think of a traditional trailer that shows plot, story, and a whole lot of action. I don't think that's what this is going to be. I feel like this is going to be a trailer that introduces him as Flash. It has a little bit of quips and one-liners in it. A lot of like stuff that you could barely make out, with an epic end at it, where it shows him in the suit, where you could probably hear Michael Keaton's score, or might even like show a glimpse of the Batmobile or something really teasy to be like, oh my God. Or they just might fully just go out with a whole full trailer. I don't know, but I do expect a trailer from DC Fandome for Flashpoint. And once that happens, man, I feel like it's going to blow the internet up, bro. Because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of fans don't really know about Flash like that. He is an original 7, but he's not as popular as he should be.
That's true. That's true,
right?
I mean, he has the power to like change time, man. I mean, that's like one of the biggest powers.
And there's a lot of people that don't know that. There's a lot of people that don't know about the story of Flashpoint. There's a lot of people that don't understand what DC is about to do. Like, they think about Marvel, they think about Doctor Strange, they think about Loki, how they're doing the multiverse. But I feel like a lot of Marvel fans and a lot of fans in the general audience don't really know what's coming with Flashpoint until it happens. And then they're going to be like, whoa, I didn't know he could do that. Wow. And then they're going to be like, so I feel like when they see the trailer, they're going to be like, huh? What? And the hype level's going to rise. Same with Black Adam. DC has a lot of heroes that have not really shined yet, man. You know what I'm saying? So Black Adam, they're going to be like, wow, who is that? Flash, whoa. I feel like the excitement's going to rise. DC Fandome's really going to put their cock out, bro, and really show what they're made about. Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's sad that people don't know about the Flash as much as they should, but they're going to introduce people to the original multiverse. You know, Marvel's multiverse is completely different than DC's. And it's going to be good, man. I think that if they stick to the way the multiverse has been laid out, you know, in the comics, or at least close to it, it can't be bad. I mean, it can be, but I just don't think it will be.
You and I both don't really care about the TV shows like that. Batwoman, The Flash, Superman and Lois, Sweet Tooth. I like Superman and Lois. I care enough about it because that season was good.
Yeah, it was.
But the overall TV does not really interest us. Is that fair to say?
Not since Arrow, not really. I mean, the Flash and yeah,
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah,
We have Warner Brothers Animation, which is Harley Quinn. They're gonna have Harley Quinn at Fandome. Batman Cape Crusader series. So they're coming out with a Batman TV show, an animated show.
yeah.
That could be interesting.
With Bruce Timm, he's coming back. From the animated series back in the day.
Bruce Timm is behind that.
Yeah,
Oh, this show's about to be fire then.
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, Bruce Timm is that dude. Let me see. We got Wonder Woman's gonna be there with books, and we're gonna have little teasers here and there. We're gonna have Gotham Knights, video games.
What do you think about
the Bat
that?
Family action game? I think it's cool and all. Seeing the game and seeing. I care. The gameplay looked cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not so much interested into the games as I am these movies, man. I am
for sure, yeah.
so interested into them fixing the DC universe.
Because ultimately, that's what matters the most, man. If Flashpoint does not fix the universe,
It's a matzo ball hanging out there, bro. Also, Aquaman 2 is going to be there. They're going to be talking about Aquaman 2. I feel like this is the most shakiest, least confident project for me. And it's sad to say that because previously in the old universe, James Wan and Patty's Wonder Woman were the only things that were solidified.
yeah,
James Wan's movie is the only movie that made over $1 billion. That made $1 billion, man. So
Yep.
it's sad to see that now with what's coming on with Aquaman 2, there's so much controversy around it, and I feel like once they see Amber Heard in that trailer, or they know Amber Heard's in the movie, there's going to be some backlash, man. And I feel like this film is going to suffer because they chose to hire and keep Amber Heard on the cast when we're talking about accountability and such, and the way that they did Johnny Depp is pretty foul, bro. So I feel like Aquaman 2 is going to suffer a little bit because of Amber Heard and because of Jason Momoa's comments on the Snyder situation. You know what I'm saying? Him and showing a tremendous amount of allegiance and support for Snyder and against Warner Brothers, man. It doesn't look good, to be honest with you, man.
he sided with the wrong party, man. He did.
Just like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, but I think Momoa did it like even harder than Cavill.
Nah,
kind of showed up.
I guess it depends on how you feel about it. I feel like it stung. I feel like it stung worse. Cavill stung me. He stung me harder. But yeah, you're right. Momoa, he had the support from day one.
Yeah, he was capping for him like way back, saying, "Yeah, there's a film,
Lying and shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, there's no film.
What film did you see? He said he saw the whole movie.
He did.
I'm like, why are you lying, bro? Like back in he was saying this shit in like 2018.
Yep.
You didn't see shit. You saw some clips.
Documented, man. It's out there.
It's out there. He out there lying. So I don't really like that shit, bro. I really don't. And time will tell what happens to him. But I think that franchise is probably gonna fall short after this second film.
I mean, it's Aquaman. I mean, nobody could have ever predicted that it would have gone over as well as it did in the first place. So I was never really checking for Aquaman. And
you're not gonna take Aquaman that far. Aquaman is not the type of character that even gets a trilogy. Besides it making a lot of money, Aquaman is not that he's a good character. He is. Atlantis is fire. Aquaman is dope. His comics are dope. I read a couple of them and they're fire. There's a lot of lore. It's a whole world down there. I get it. But he's not the type of character that you prioritize a trilogy for. No, Superman is still out there and he ain't got his.
Exactly. But I mean, even before you walked into Aquaman, back in what was it, like 2018? Were you even anticipating or thinking there was going to even be the possibility of a sequel before you actually sat down? Because I wasn't.
No. Not only did I think it was going to be a possibility of a sequel, it was out of my mind that movie could even reach $1 billion. I didn't think that was possible. Yeah. But it did. James Wan's that dude. He has a lot of credit, and China is a thing.
True.
So that's Aquaman. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Superman, our guy.
Yep.
Henry Cavill or nah?
Man, I've heard conflicting comments of people who are supposedly, connected to people on the sets, and I want to see Henry Cavill at least make an appearance, and then just be if he has to be phased out, then phase him out. But you have to have Superman, especially when you're trying to reestablish your universe after Flashpoint. Superman has to make an appearance for that to happen, because without him, DC has to be on his shoulders, man. And without that happening, I don't have a whole lot of faith. He's got to be there somewhere.
I agree with you in the fact of Henry Cavill being phased out.
Yeah.
I think that time has come and it has gone. I think that Henry Cavill will be in another movie. Maybe he will be in Black Adam. I just feel in my heart and bones he's in Black Adam.
Mm-hmm. Dwayne Johnson has enough power.
Right. I feel like that's going to happen, and it's going to be awesome. And whether or not he comes through on Flashpoint is entirely up to Warner Brothers. But I predict, I believe that Warner Brothers probably is done with Henry Cavill. I believe that Warner Brothers is probably done with Henry Cavill because of the announcement video that he made with Zach, who Warner Brothers despises. And when he did that video announcing that Snyder video cut, Warner Brothers was pissed. And a lot of people at Warner Brothers was like, oh my God, that's it. He sided with the wrong side. And I feel like that's kind of what he knows that. But it's possible that Warner Brothers just says, you know what? People already know him. He's popular. They want him. Let's just try to make it work narratively. I don't know. Hamada is the guy who's going to Hamada and Ann Sarnoff are the ones who are finally going to, make those final judgment call.
Yeah.
But I think at this point it's best to just usher him out and bring in a completely new Superman.
I agree. And whatever they do with Superman, he's got to be written correctly this time. You've got to have that hopeful Clark Kent Superman character that we've all known and loved since forever. And if they want to do these alternate Supermans, that's fine, but you have to give us Clark Kent, man. You have to give us Kal-El, like Clark Kent from Kansas, Jonathan and Martha Kent. That's how it has to be.
I really got my eye on Supergirl when it comes to this Flashpoint. Man, I want to see where her story is. I'm hoping that she's the daughter of Christopher Reeve. That'd be nice.
That's what I was thinking too, man.
I'm hoping it might be far. Because imagine, that's putting respect on Christopher Reeve. That's acknowledging that universe exists, and that's just so beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful story?
Yeah, it really is, because, and it's totally possible too. People have been, saying that this isn't possible, but I'm like, dude, go back to Superman 2. Watch that movie again, because
they had sex a lot.
His powers, they like slept together, when he gave up his powers. Yeah. So, And that was
like in the 80s. And she looks at about the age. Is she in her 30s? But she could pass for someone who's 35 is what I'm saying.
Sure.
33. The times just line up.
Exactly. Yeah. I would love to see that, man. Just a nod to Christopher Reeve, because, if he were alive today, I think he would be 69, because the other day was his birthday.
Happy belated birthday to Christopher Reeve's wife,
absolutely.
Family. Rest in peace to both of them.
Yes. And if he were alive today and he hadn't had the accident, we could have totally seen him and Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, him and Michael Keaton in a far. She making a leak. So listen, that's a lot of stuff that's coming from one show on DC Fandom. I invite you guys all to be on Jody's Corner and check out that live stream I'm going to have. I'm going to be covering everything. Last year, I had the #1 coverage of DC Fandom on YouTube. So that was a pretty awesome thing. So guys, I appreciate you guys. Be there October 16th for this. Make sure you check out Shaun Stackhouse's YouTube channel, because he also will be covering all of the trailers and news and everything that comes out from DC Fandom. He might even be live streaming. Will you be live streaming DC Fandom, or do you have any intentions?
I might be, yeah.
You might be. You never know. Check him out. Subscribe to this man's channel. DC's on the rise, baby. Marvel, here we come. You better get on your toes, because DC is coming to give you that competition. It's going down. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe. That's Shaun Stackhouse. We out this thing, man. Deuces.